About 15 million Americans perform some sort of shift work, data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics shows. Studies have linked shift work to adverse health conditions. According to Sleep Foundation, the term shift work refers to any work schedule that falls outside the hours of 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. or normal business hours. Shift work can include evening, night, and early morning shifts, as well as fixed or rotating schedules. Many shift work positions follow a fixed schedule with the same starting and ending times for each shift, as well as the same work days during the week. A rotating schedule, on the other hand, may include different shift times and/or different work days that vary from week to week. What are the dangers of shift work? It can cause inability to focus. Less focus can lead to mistakes and thus injuries occurring on the job. It may cause fatigue. Fatigue is a major issue in the workplace for workers who work regular hours. Those working shift work are put at even higher risks for fatigue-related incidents. It may result with violence in the workplace. In some industries, there can be an increased likelihood of workplace violence at night, such as robberies. And lastly, it can cause stress. Increased stress levels due to not seeing family or health issues can lead to decreased job performance. Now, what can shift workers do to avoid these dangers? First, make sure that your sleep period is 7 to 9 hours daily without disruptions. Try to sleep at the same time every day. If working evenings or nights, make sure that sleep has occurred within the last 8 hours before going to work. If napping before work, make sure that the duration is less than 45 minutes or greater than 2 hours to allow for a complete sleep or wake cycle. Take a walk before shift start, ideally in daylight, which is a natural stimulant. Drink caffeinated beverages such as coffee and soda during the first half of the shift, but avoid them for several hours before sleeping. Take short breaks to move around when possible. Make sure that the sleeping environment is comfortable, cool, dark, and quiet. Exercise regularly, eat a balanced diet, maintain a healthy weight. And if you have trouble sleeping, keep a sleep diary and talk to your doctor. Let's talk about what can employers do to protect the employees. First things first, employers should set at least 10 consecutive hours of protected off-duty time each day. This is to help workers sleep 7 to 8 hours each day. Provide brief breaks every 1 to 2 hours during demanding work and allow for longer meal breaks. Employers should know that 5 8-hour shifts or 4 10-hour shifts typically are tolerable. If 12-hour days are required, the management should include more frequent breaks or trend toward lighter tasks, such as desk work. Educate employees on the nature of shift work and the resources available. Make sure employees take extra safety precautions while working irregular shifts to compensate for less alertness. Don't allow employees to operate heavy machinery, drive, or handle hazardous materials if they feel drowsy. Make sure they feel comfortable letting a supervisor know if they don't feel alert enough to take on a task. Supervisors should assign a variety of changing tasks to keep shift workers alert and attentive. Pay attention to the environment. Provide good lighting, a comfortable temperature, and proper ventilation. Make sure employees aren't relying on caffeine to stay alert. Coffee and other caffeinated drinks can increase alertness temporarily, but they're not a substitute for sleep. Encourage workers to eat a balanced, nutritious diet. Consider offering free, fresh fruit or other healthy snacks, especially during the evening and overnight shifts. Lastly, train the employees on sleep hygiene, including how to make the most of daytime sleeping hours by keeping the room dark and going to sleep at the same time every day.